Hey, good morning, AC Whalen Elementary students and families. This is Mr. Mattera with another challenge for you guys to do today. I'm outside in my driveway backyard area, and I have a fun activity that parents and kids can do together and try and challenge themselves. All you need for equipment today is going to be a jump rope or something that you can use as a jump rope. Um, and that's about it. This is a challenge called the Jump Rope Pyramid Challenge. And the way that this works is pretty simple. We're going to be doing with a jump rope, or I'll give you some modifications to do afterwards. You're going to try and get through this entire period from the bottom to the top back down. You're going to start by doing 5 jump ropes, and it sounds pretty easy to do 5, and once you get to 5 complete jumps without stopping, I want you to stop right where you are, take a breather. If you completed 5, then you move up to the next round of 10. You need to get 10 successful jumps with the jump rope, and then you're going to stop. After you get 10 successful jumps with the jump rope, you move all the way up to 15. So forth and so on, all the way up to 30. Once you get to 30, you're going back down the pyramid to 25, 20, 15, 10, and 5. Now, this could be a little challenging for younger students. I'm going to show you some different modifications to play around with. I just wanted to give you the breakdown of this to start, and I'll demonstrate. So right here I have a jump rope. This is more of a speed rope that I like to use at home. It's okay if you have just a basic jump rope. Ideally, you want to have a jump rope that, if you step right in the middle, only comes up to about your shoulders. Okay? You don't want to have something that's too big, something that's too small. I know that you don't have access to all these different items. What you could do is just find, if you have a heavier rope that you can be able to cut, try and measure it and put some electrical tape to give it some weight. I'll give you some other ideas afterwards, but I just want to demonstrate how this pyramid works. Take our jump rope. We're going to start at 5, and you can try and do this with a timer and see how long it takes you to get up and down the pyramid. So we start at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did my 5. And the way I like to check and see where I am, I did 5. So I'm just going to erase that on the whiteboard, and now I'm at 10. So now I have to go to 10. When you're doing a jump rope, you want to keep your hands low and by your hips. You don't want them wide. If you have them out wide, the rope gets shorter on you, and you won't be able to make the full revolution. See, if they're wide, it gets shorter, and you're going to trip up. You want to keep them tight, close to you, almost a little bit out in front, and you want to only use your wrists. A good way to practice, just give a flick, 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 flick of the wrist, flick of the wrist. So now I'm at 10. I got to get 10 in a row without tripping up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 in a row. Take my pyramid board, erase number 10. Now I'm going to 15. You always have to stop. You can't go up. Even though you made 10, you can't go to 15, you can't go to 20. You have to stop after each round. Now I'm trying to get to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I tripped up. That means I have to start over, trying to get 15 again. You don't go drop down around, but you have to start over at 1. The idea of the pyramid having to stop and then getting harder and harder and harder is that it makes you concentrate on your rhythm, makes you concentrate on your form, and it builds some cardiovascular endurance as well as muscular endurance, because the higher up you get, even if you could do 30 in a row no problem, it's those initial 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 that are going to start to tire you out with your heart and your legs. So that 30, if you could do 30 straight right off the bat, that 30 after the other ones might get a little difficult. And then if you trip up a couple times, you're going to do them over and over and over again. All right, I'm going to give you a couple modifications to do, especially for the younger grades like K1 and 2. I know jump rope is hard. We let the kids use jump ropes in our gym class, but with the younger grades we tend to, with the teacher's help or other students, we will jump for them. So you can, if you have brothers or sisters at home or parents at home, you can either jump the rope with them and kind of give them a cue to jump, jump, jump. You can put the rope just on the ground like so, or any other object. It doesn't have to be a jump rope. We have a line in the ground and we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And if they don't touch the rope, that's a successful round, okay? You can even have brothers and sisters or family members hold the rope tight on the ground to give it a little bit of length off the ground to make it a little more challenging. All right, all of these are different ideas to get the kids to be moving with very little equipment, something you might have at home. All right, you can even challenge yourselves, I would suggest using a phone timer or a clock to see how fast it takes you to get from 5 to 30 back down to 5. For the older kids, you can even challenge yourselves to make it up to 50 if you want. Or you could even go by, this is all up to you. You can even go by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You can go by 10s, you can go by 5s. Just make it fun, make it something that you'd like to do. One last idea to practice, we call them penguin hops. A penguin hop, if you've ever seen a penguin hopping around, they kind of look like this. The penguin hop is a great way to practice the timing of a jump rope. And so every time you hop up in the air, you give 2 taps. So 2 taps in the air. That kind of gives you the flick of the wrist pattern. All right, so practice with some penguin hops, practice just singles, and by the time you know it, you're going to be stringing together all the way up until 50. Just play around. It's a lot of fun. All right, guys, just remember, we have our jump rope pyramid challenge. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let me know how everyone turns out. Tell me your scores. All right, have a great day.